Hello, welcome back to my show where we will do parkour and things like this. My name is Roland. This video is going to be focused around one parkour line that I created and then couldn't complete exactly how I wanted. So I spent an hour and a half doing the same line over and over. Usually for me in a parkour session, it lasts an hour and a half to 3 hours, and there's many different lines and many different moves that I'm completing within the session. But this time I just had to stick to this one line and really get how I wanted. So here I am figuring out the first parts of the line. I know I wanted to do a monkey vault to a front flip. Now the first part of creating a line is breaking it into pieces so that you can put them together later. I did the front flip by itself, and then I did the monkey vault by itself. And there goes my camera. It's really windy in Hawaii, that happens a lot. Once I got the monkey vault to a front flip, then I tried to figure out what to do with the rest of the line. I know I wanted to go back over the table, but I didn't want to just flip around. I tried a couple of 180s and it just felt lame and not very smooth. I decided instead to put a 540 into my line just to put some pizzazz in there, some style, and then get back over the table. Feels very weird when my momentum is going forwards out of the front flip and I have to stop myself and then do the spin. I did like though how the line was pushing me past what I'm comfortable with normally, because that's how you get better at this stuff. I would stretch after every couple attempts, definitely makes things easier, keeps things loose for me. Once I figured out that I was gonna 180 back and then backflip, it was just a matter of hitting it over and over until I got it the way I liked it. This attempt was really close to what I wanted. In fact, it was exactly what I wanted, except for after the backflip, I fall forward and end up climbing over the table. So I had to keep going, get the line perfect. One important part of my process when trying to get a line is visualization. I really feel that visualization is underrated. I started visualizing my actions before trying them when I was learning to shoot a basketball into a hoop. It just felt easier when I sat there and closed my eyes and really thought about what the shot would look like from different angles, not just from my first person view. Also seeing the whole shot in slow-mo, just shoop into the hoop. I transferred my visualization in basketball over to parkour. I will stand there with my eyes closed, thinking about every step and every arm swing that I need to do to make my line perfect. I think when you visualize the line inside your head before you do it, it helps your brain have a solid movie of how this is all supposed to look. And it helps you perform whatever line you're doing. Try it out sometime. Right before this clip, I hit a perfect line. I hit the exact line that I wanted, but I wasn't recording. I felt satisfied from hitting the line the way I wanted, but the point of recording all of the previous takes was that I was gonna record the one that was good, and I forgot to. Getting worse and worse. Come on. Yeah! So close.
I've only got a couple more in me, so let's hope I make it in the next few. That was pretty good, but not good enough.
I got the line this time too, but it was not the way that I wanted.
I'm so tired.
I feel like in training there's a curve of performance. You start a session by warming up, your performance gets better and better, it peaks, and then it starts going down and you lose energy and fun and attitude and all of that stuff. And my camera fell down again. Dang wind pushing around my camera. Leave me alone, dummy. So for all these lines that I just keep hitting and hitting, it's my perfectionist and artistic self that's telling me to keep going. I keep telling myself in my head that I'll get the clip when I'm meant to, that when I've practiced it a certain amount of times that I am gonna get the exact clip that I want. So even though my legs and my knees are super sore and I'm tired, I just keep going because I really want to get this clip. Before 2020 started, I had a real problem releasing art and videos that I didn't feel like were perfect. In 2020, I decided to start grinding harder and releasing videos even if I didn't think they were perfect. I figured some people would still get some value from what I was doing, whether or not I liked it. And the case ended up being that I actually very much enjoy my own videos now, just because I am putting them out there and getting some feedback and enjoying the process. Corona. When my parkour friends are getting down on themselves, if they can't get a move or a line, I often remind them that they have to remember they're in the 1% of people that can even do a backflip, can even do a flip at all. I try to remind myself the same thing. I want to be proud of what I have achieved already in life and remember that I should be grateful for everything that I have. That doesn't mean I'm not going to get down on myself though. It can definitely get frustrating with this stuff. I do get the line pretty close to what I want at the end here, but there was a better take earlier in the video and I'm going to explain that one a little bit further.
Okay, that's the one I'm leaving it at. Holy shiznits. Time to go eat some food.
So what makes this a good take for me is the smoothness of it. I go through the whole sequence of moves in pretty much one wave of energy. As I complete one move, the next one is already in process of going. Watching my arms in particular, you can see that they're getting set up for every jump as it comes. Also, there is wind noise over this clip, but pay attention to my breathing. I exhale at the moment of maximal effort during a move. And this applies to every move that I do. When I was beginning parkour, probably for the first 6 years, people always told me to keep breathing, don't hold your breath. That's good advice, especially if you're doing some kind of cardio, which parkour definitely is. You want to keep breathing. You don't want to just hold your breath for every move. But what I learned from weightlifting with my friend Max is breathing for every repetition. And every move is a rep. So you breathe out as you're completing the move. Next move goes, breathe out. Now I'm breathing in at some point. Obviously you can't hear it in the video, but this is a really important thing to look at in athletics. You have to pay attention to your breath as you're doing exercise. If you're holding your breath through a bunch of moves, that's going to ruin the smoothness of it and also the power that you have to output. I think it really helps with timing as well. In conclusion, I think spending an hour and a half on any one thing is always going to be beneficial. Whatever it is, you're going to get better at that thing. And what it does for your brain is stabilize some movements in there so that you can come back to them easily without much thought at all. I think I've been holding my eyes open really wide this whole video. I'm hoping that the YouTube algorithm is kind to me and gives my video to many people. Please share with a friend. And I will see you next week for the next video next time.
Subscribe if you into it.
Listen, I put in the work without the attitude. Least you could do is like it, dude. Go ahead, like it, dude. Go ahead, click that little button, like it, dude. Man, just click on the button. It's really not that hard. I mean, it's just a nice thing to do. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.